Everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Today we're going to talk about first aid with Ascension. We hope to inspire you and tell something about the spiritual way of healing. My name is Matthijs. I help highly sensitive people to get more out of their life, to fulfill their life, and also I work with Ascension instruments and learn people how to work with that and treat other people. And my buddy here is Paulo.
Hello, everyone. My name is Paulo Guerreiro, and I work with Ascension and with therapies, with the helping people get better in their life.
Yes. Oh, really great. So if you have any questions for us, please let us know during the live stream. I'm sure we will have an answer for you. And if not, we will definitely email you the answer. So really nice. And I see a viewer from Cyprus, Daniela. Nice that you're in our live stream. Welcome. Feel free to ask any questions today. And Paolo will first tell something about how we treat by Ascension with what you can do with first aid problems. So like you break a bone or have some problems with your ankle or other things. So Paolo will tell about that and how to treat that. And later on in the live stream I will tell why the instrument is working, what's behind it, and then you can ask all kind of questions about what we have taught. So Paolo, let's start. How do you use the tool and why, and on what problems?
So this is the flame, Ascension flame, and for me, I always see the flame has something like a problem as we see as a material problem, like a bone, a muscle. So if you break a bone, okay, the energy who stays there, it will be energy of fear and energy of pain. Let's put it like that. So we need to restore the energy. We need to give the primordial energy, like the flame does give. And when you start to activate all the meridians and all the cells and all the energetic points in your body, that bone, that cells in your body will start to get the origin of the energy and start to be again flexible and treat all the bone, not with the pain or with the suffer of the break when it breaks, but with the origin of the reconstruction that the bone needs. Because if we think about the broken bone, okay, we put something in their memory, like was a pain, was something about a break, right? A pain that give that open, that energy lose.
Yes.
So we need to restore the energy. So that's how the flame will work. So the flame always work with everything who are really our body. Okay, not the. We always talk about the energy. Of course, you're going to restore the energy. But if we talk about the aura, we use the tree for flame, not the flame. If we talk about a bone or a muscle, we normally use the flame because it's much. It's like a laser, goes deep on that reconstruction of energy.
Yeah, so if you have a problem like you are running and you fall and you have some, yeah, I don't know the English word, but we call it in Holland, we say like blood spots, or some wounds, you can treat it with the flame, and you can use the point, or when sometimes you have a wound and it's infected, you can use the backside to pull the energy out and give, so there if you pull the energy out, there will go fresh recovering energy to the wound. So it's very easy to work with the flame, just with the point or with the backside, and when you press it out. Once I had a problem here with my teeth, and yeah, you used this one, because it was infected, and I just used it, and then I was at the dentist, and it needs to be fixed anyway. So I was there, and she was, how is it possible that you did not have pain? And there was so much, she said, so there was so much blood pressure, because the body, she couldn't understand that the body was capable of removing the infection that there was. And she said, it's not possible that your body still is able to remove the infection. So I thought, yes, I worked with the flame, and it really helped my body to remove the infection. So it's a really great instrument to support your body in becoming healthy again. If your body is working something they want to cure your own bone, or your ankle when you, yeah, we say go to the ankle when it hurts. Yeah, you can use the flame, and that is really good. And Paolo already explained a little bit why it is working. So let's dive a little bit deeper into why the flame is working and the consciousness behind the flame. So we are on Earth, and everything is energy. We have the energy of the thoughts, we have the energy of the emotions, we have the energy of the body, we have the spiritual energy. So there's all kind of energy we can work with. And well, if we are all energy, what we think, what we feel, our emotions, the things we have, it's all in our total energy system. And it's sometimes we think we are emotions, we are thoughts, it's like we are so like we are married to thoughts and married with emotions, and we forgot that no, we are not that emotion, we are not that thought, we are, in our core, we are light and we are love. So what this instrument does is remove all the energy, all the blockages, what we not are. So we are not like a pain, we are not like grief. We can have grief, but we are not the grief itself. And in the emotion, when it flows, there is this spiritual, in everything is spiritual energy, also in the emotions. And when it has this spiritual energy, it's not having the same heaviness as it has when we are married to the emotion, right? It is so beautiful and it is so nice. And then if the energy is back to the original state of the really high vibration of love and light, then it will flow in our body, and all our system will be back to love and to light. So what it does is the illusion of what we think we are, it will remove it. And that's the consciousness of the flame. So if you're going to meditate with it, you can drop into, after practicing, drop into the consciousness of the flame, and you will notice that you will be aware that the world is different, because the emotions we are so attached to, the emotions we are so real, will be different, like a different reality. And you think big problems, they are not so big anymore, because it's like in that consciousness it cannot be there. It has a lot to do with oneness consciousness, with non-duality from the heart. And so that's where the flame works on. And when it removes the energy and it transformates, and the new energy can flow, and it transformates the energy in some powerful way, then you will be recognizing your blueprint. So the blueprint of your body, the body remembers, oh yes, this is what I need to do to be whole again on all kinds of levels, and that is the consciousness of the flame. So we are really happy with the flame, and it really helps when you get injured directly to recognize, oh no, my body can heal itself, and you just work with the flame right away. And I had some lovely guy was calling me, and I said, oh yes, so my daughter, she fall, and she really was hurt. I just used the flame, and an hour later she was happy, and it was almost gone, and the next day she could do everything again, and there was nothing wrong. It was really fast, and it was so fast. Normally it's not that fast, so I was really excited about using the flame. So yeah, that's about the consciousness of the flame. And maybe after listening how you use the flame, which Paulo told, use circular motions with a point for laser and the back end to pull the energy out. You have some questions, just let us know in the comments on YouTube, or maybe not on YouTube but on my site, which is also alright. So let us know if you have any question. If you don't have a question, it's also alright, just let us know. Then we're not waiting for a question, and yeah, we can finish the live stream later. So let us know if you have any question, or maybe you have a very nice experience because you have the flame. We also very really interested in that. So let us know, and we will be very happy to answer your questions. So I know there's a little bit of delay, Paulo, in the what we say, and when people see the live stream, it's like 15 seconds. So can you show us if you have an injury here, how you treat it on yourself? Can you show that? I will put you in full screen again, Paulo.
One of the things that I was thinking when you were talking, and I remember when I start to work with Ascension, with the flame, there were people when I was making some treatments, there was nothing wrong with them. Let's put it like this. But when I was, imagine like in here, in the shoulder, I was using the flame, and they start to feel the shoulder, but then they start to feel like in the leg some vibration, some points. They are not with pain, but with some points in their leg and their ankle. There was not so okay. So I start to understand it's the point in here. It's like you adopt a lot of times some postures on your way to walk, on your way to sit on the chair, that a lot of times they are not correct, and your body start to adjust in that position, for you don't feel pain, for you don't feel like it's not good. So a lot of times you start to give some information to your body that it needs to be, instead of being balanced, needs to be like this, and you start to adjust, get that information, and it starts to be like that. So in certain point, if you see some people, they are like completely not regular, but if you try to adjust them, they will feel a lot of pain, because if you pick from here, it's not here, the problem was in the leg. So the energy of the flame is so perfect, so wonderful, that it goes really where was the first information, where is the incorrect information, and starts to build from there the changing of the energy, and give the primordial information for them, you to start to be okay in your shoulder, because maybe your shoulder doesn't have any problem. It is not correct because your leg is not making a correction when he walks, because you don't have, the legs have a little difference, but they have a difference of size. So give you a lot of times the thing of the right side and the left side of your body. So you need to be the most balanced as possible, and a lot of times we start to adjust and have some positions that are not okay. So the flame is very intelligent in their energy to go deeper and to activate all the meridians that they need to be activated to correct all that energies.
Yes.
So you start to use it, and you start to feel where is the vibration of your body, and where it needs to shake, where it needs to be activated. So that is really a great thing to feel the energy of the flame, the laser, where it goes,
Yes.
how you perceive the meridians in your body, and how they really activate.
So I remember the first time I was using the flame. It is a lot of years ago, and I was told how to use it, and I used it on a distance of 2.5 meters. And the person who was really sensitive was feeling, whoa, that's happening so much. So it is really strong, like a laser, because I was thinking 2.5 meters, I need to stand against the wall, and I was just doing this small motion, and the one was lying down was saying, oh, whoa, that's happening so much. And I thought if I could go any further, but there was the wall, I might do that. So it's really interesting how it works, and when you do it then close, it really goes into the body, and yes, it could adjust your body and remember, oh yeah, this is not the position how my body should be aligned. It's different. So it's very nice example. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people, because we were talking about the pain and broken bones, and you don't need to break nothing. You just need to use it. To first of all, the flame is wonderful, because if you use another tool of Ascension or something, the flame will activate more the energy of the other tool, like the pyramid, like a lot of things. The flame will make a laser and combine, because what is wonderful in Ascension, it's the combinations we can do with all the tools.
Yes.
That's the most beautiful thing, in my opinion. It's how they combine so well. How can you make it so grabbing the energy of each other, and all the things make it stronger.
Yes.
So that is really great, and the flame is great for that.
And if you have the flame and you have a pyramid, I would advise you to just do it on top of the pyramid, and you can show it to the people because you have a pyramid. Yes, and you will, when you are sensitive, energy sensitive, you will feel like the whole room is filled and the energy gets stronger, and it's really nice. And if you put the pyramid down, and before I started treatment, I first like put the pyramid and energize it extra, so the room gets more and more energy, and then I start working with the tools. So we have a really nice basic energy. So if you have those two, just really go ahead. So Daniela, she read that, and you feel it very strong. So I think that is your own experience, Daniela. You are sharing with us. Thank you very much. So if not, let us know.
Thank you, Danny.
And I don't see any comments or questions. So I hope everything is clear. And yes, if you like what we've taught and you think, I really like to have a flame, just go to the website ascension.eu and check your language, and then you can buy the flame and start working with it. It's perfect when you have children or you have an injury or all kind of other things. You can use it, and it's really, really helpful. And if you have nice experiences with the flame, just let us know in the comments on YouTube or send us an email. We are having so much nice emails about working with the tools, and it's always nice to get an email about, for example, the flame or another tool. It's really nice if you can share that also with other people. And on the website there are many stories about the flame and the reaction of people. So actually, if I go to the Dutch website, it should be there. Let's see, experiences. I can share my screen, I thought. But here, flame. Someone uses to treat their forehead, nose, and throat and get less problems. So that is really, really, really nice. That's for an example. So that's some people use it, and I know some people use it for pain in the shoulders, and it's really nice. So thank you very much for joining us this evening. And if you have any questions later, you can go to the website and go to the contact form. Just send in your question, and we'll be gladly to help you out with your questions. In Portugal, they come to you. Holland, Belgium, they come to me. If you looking from Germany, you can ask it to Utah, or if you from Cyprus, you can ask it to Katie or Mauro, who works a lot with it. So you are very welcome to ask your questions there. So I hope we could inspire you about that we all are love and light from the inside, and the light of faith can help you to remember your body, that it is also love and light, and yes, that it is perfect, and help you to remind that it is perfect. So I hope we could inspire you to see that and to eventually work with the flame. So we wish you a very good evening.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. Have a
Yes.
good weekend.
Yes, have a very nice weekend, and we will hear, I think, in 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not sure. But if you are just subscribe to our YouTube channel, or if you're looking on my website, just press or fill in the form, and I will send you an email, and you'll be sure you're with the live stream. And next time we're going to talk about all the energy in the cosmos which is surrounding us and affecting us, and some people have problems with it, and is going through processes, spiritual processes, and we talk about how to how you can work with the spiritual processes to grow even faster, or not have so much problems with those processes. So we like to join us again, and next time in 2 or 3 weeks, and then we will let you know. So very nice evening, and till next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.